Welcome back, welcome back. We here at WBALZ, that's Balls, only at 97.3 FM. And if you got that special someone you love, hold her close and tell her, baby, there's nobody in the world whose farts I'd rather smell than yours. Or if you're locked down in that penitentiary and you got that man, that cellmate, he's big, he's bold, he's nasty. But damn, if he ain't everything you've ever wanted to have, hold him close and say, baby, there's no one else I'd rather waste my Kool-Aid lipstick on than you. Come over here and let me get it all over the boxers. Only on WBAL Z 97.3. And we are back. Bcits, that's biscuits and they are for everybody. What's up with you, Neil? How you feeling, Bubba?
The Kool-Aid lipstick brings back memories. And it, as you can tell, it brings a smile to my face.
That one time in band camp, huh?
Sometimes you're curious and you're.
I've never been curious, Neil. No, I can honestly say I've 100% never been curious.
Oh.
I may have played doctor a time or two, but I've never been curious. I mean, not bi curious, of course. I've been try curious. Like, I wonder if she'll let me try this.
Some people
when they and to a degree, and I don't mean to cut you off. I know I do that a lot, but that's because when things pop into my head, I gotta say them. To a degree, that's why I genuinely believe gay people are born that way, because I know for a fact from the time that I can remember, I've always been attracted to girls. So there's never, you get what I'm saying? So if I'm that way, who am I to say that you are not born the opposite way? That's what kills me about some of these people's beliefs. It's like, how can you say people aren't born that way? Nobody would choose to be ridiculed and made fun of and tortured every day. You get what I'm saying? They are really ostracized by the community. Now it's a lot more acceptable than it used to be, but that's still a fucked up lifestyle. Nonetheless, finish what you were going to say.
What's I talking about? What'd I say?
Who knows? I think that shit. I think what happened there is I interfered with your thought, and you just never got it back. I think that ship has sailed. I do think that guy right above your shoulder is incredibly handsome, though. He would look pretty exquisite. I don't know about his eyebrows, though. I really don't think the eyebrows. Maybe they do match. Shit, my eyebrows are a little out of control.
Those are the American Pie dad eyebrows.
Right? I'm allergic to caterpillars. Get them bitches off my forehead.
Those are the caterpillars that got ran around. They got ran. Jenny on the Block. No, Jenny on the Block.
I don't know where you were going with that one, Neil.
Jenny on the Block. She used to wrestle in WWF. And her, how everybody has a theme music when they come out of the entrance. Yes, you heard me. Yeah, this is Jenny's entrance music. That's not it. What wrestler are you?
Oh, this is Jenny in the Block's theme music.
No, this is a different Jenny.
You can tell by the headlock I got. I'm still Jenny from the Block. I got toe holds every league drop. I'm still Jenny from the Block.
What are you doing?
That was her theme song, dude. You didn't know that?
You told me every time you interrupt me to tell you, and you keep going.
It was funny. I don't care.
All right, well.
Dude, look, Monday morning you're going to be at work. You'll get there late, of course, because you always do. You're going to put this on, and you're going to hear me sing that little song right there, and you're going to fucking laugh, and you're going to message me and be like, dude, I just lost my shit at this part because you interrupted me, and I tried to tell you to shut up, and you just kept going. Now, nonetheless, hold on. I'm going to fix this right now. Go ahead, Neil.
Dude, I swear, if I was ever on a date with somebody and things were going great and it was just about to happen, you would be that guy that calls my cell phone and kills my mood. And then I'm like, well, there went nothing. You're the guy that would interrupt a good time for me. So now my penis isn't hard anymore. So now I have to try and pretend like I'm gonna enjoy this statement.
Do not blame me for your erectile dysfunction.
It's okay.
First of all, I want nothing but happiness for you, Neil. Why would I interrupt your good time? By all means, plant your seed.
You're
I'm with you,
consistent
homie.
every
Do
episode.
your thing. Say
All right,
what?
so Stone Cold comes out, and then here comes Jenny from the block. She's Jenny from the block. They're running the train, just like The Godfather. Oh, train! You suck.
I'm sorry. I genuinely think my joke was better.
It was
Go back and listen to mine, and then listen to yours. And I'm sorry, mine was better. Mine was more thought out. Mine was way more creative. And if I didn't get it out just then, I would have lost it, and it would have been gone forever.
Oh, so kill my mood. That's good. That's cool.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that out of the two jokes that were just made, even though yours was funny, mine was funnier. It's okay. I still think yours was funny. I'm not knocking yours. I appreciate what you did there. I saw what you did there. It ain't like I went, oh, that was absolute dog shit. I'm just saying that, it wasn't.
Here comes the tomatoes, everybody.
But it wasn't this either.
Right. In a hood near you.
Every fucking day. Every day. But yeah, I will give you that. That was a good joke. I'm not knocking the joke. I do think mine was better, though.
I didn't know you. Actually, that should have never happened if you would have respected my boundaries.
Oh, wait a minute. Do not try to Me Too me, motherfucker. Your boundaries.
Don't make me force you to use my pronouns.
Dim sum. Oh, shit. Dude, the worst thing I can be is in control of this panel. I don't. There are certain things in life I am not responsible enough. What are you drinking? Are you drinking out of a boot? What the fuck are you drinking out of?
It's a paper hat that I filled up.
Hold on. Show this to the camera. Show this to the fucking camera. I gotta see this. Oh no, you gotta hold it up. Don't just show me what you're doing right now, Neil.
You're making me laugh and I'm thirsty.
Show me what you're doing, Neil. The fuck is that? First, I have so many questions. First of all, show me what that is. I have to see what that is right now.
I just told you it's a paper hat.
I want to see the actual show. Hold it up to the camera so I can see. Is it that damn complicated? Apparently it is because you're missing the camera. I haven't seen it. I still can't see it. It looks like a floppy fish from the angle you're holding it at.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, now why did you make that? Why did you do that? Why did you make that?
What?
Why did you make the hat?
Wanted to try an origami.
Okay, and why did you then open a can of what are you drinking it? What are you drinking in it?
It's just lemonade.
Okay, why did you? Is it a Mike's Hard Lemonade?
No, just right. It's lemonade.
Stop. Let me see the can of the lemonade. I swear to God, if it's Mike's Hard Lemonade, if we just had this conversation 2 days ago, I'm driving to your house and putting my boot square in your ass. Show me the can. Why do you feel the need not to be honest about that? Like, you're an adult. You are allowed to fucking drink.
I don't
Fuck
want
what
to.
anybody else thinks. You're allowed to fucking drink.
Yeah, but
Stop acting like it's some kind of big secret, bro. Just if you want to have a Mike's Hard Lemonade on a fucking Saturday, you're a good father, you're a hardworking man, you can have a fucking drink. My question is, why the fuck are you drinking out of an origami hat? That's where you lose me. That's where I'm like, and maybe you shouldn't be drinking.
I want it to not be available for YouTubes and the TikTok. Because you can't sponsor like cigarettes or brands.
None of us smoke.
Um,
You will never see a cigarette out. Well, no, I can't say that because Mike smokes.
I don't know how strict they are about promoting like Diet Pepsi and
Well, we
Mountain
ain't
Dew.
promoting Diet Pepsi. That was a Mike's Hard Lemonade. I also have a Monster right here, which I routinely put on camera. What I'm saying is, don't hide the
That's
shit.
a different
Don't,
movie, Don.
Neil. The point of this is to show what it's like when two real men have conversations and just bust each other's balls and have a good time. If you do not participate or you hide stuff, it diminishes the fact of what we are trying to create, which is a reality show. We're doing a podcast that is based on our reality and shit we want to talk about. Therefore, if you hide the fucking facts, nobody gets to the story. Do you understand?
Yeah, I hear you.
So let's not do that anymore. And if I do it, call me out on it.
You don't. I
I
tell you,
don't do it. I'm pretty open about my shit. I have a Monster over there. I made a cake earlier that was fucking phenomenal. Like, I don't hide nothing. You get what I'm saying? Just don't be ashamed of what you're doing there, man. You're an adult. You work hard, you take care of your family, fuck everything else. That's the problem. Too many people want to fucking act like they got to live by some kind of superficial, souped up standards, and they don't. Be who the fuck you are and be proud of yourself. I'm having a Mike's Hard Lemonade. You know why? Because my life's been a hard lemonade motherfucking lifestyle right now. All right? A motherfucker ain't exactly feeling like Johnny Appleseed, so he's feeling a little more like hard lemonade. Hard for the hard times. We work at Amazon. We know about hard times.
That's actually one of my grandpa's favorite movies, Hard Times. With it's a fighting movie.
Is it? I've never heard of it.
Oh, I've seen it a zillion times. With Jackie, I can't think of his name. Jackie Gleason. Jackie Gleason. Yeah, Jackie Gleason. Yeah.
It's amazing how you say Jackie and it's either Gleason or Jan. Those are the only two that I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's more, but those are the only two that I know men-wise that are like action movie stars. I don't know. There might not be anymore. Who knows? I don't know.
Got a busy day tomorrow.
I don't plan my days. I live my life by the standard of whatever can happen is going to happen.
Did I tell you? I told you about those two Russian guys with the 6-year-old girl.
I don't know if I want to know. Like you that seems like it could go really bad really quick.
I told somebody about it.
I don't know if I want to know what you're talking about, but I'm kind of curious to know what you're talking about.
I thought I did tell you.
All right, tell me, because it's going to bother me. If I tell you to stop, they'll stop.
So there was these two guys that was, I'm going to say friends. I don't want to say best friends, but I'll say friends. And the friend decided to videotape himself sexually assaulting or sexually whatever to a 6-year-old girl. And the father found out and saw the recording of the video. And he told him, he took him into the woods and he told him to dig his own grave. And then after he dug his own grave, he told him to go in the grave and to kill himself. So he ended up killing himself in the grave. The guy was first charged with murder, but then got off of it because they said it was only inflicting wounds. So he only got 18 months and served about a year because they considered it bribery suicide.
You did tell me that. That was look, I have no empathy whatsoever. Dude, why did you almost had me to that level where I'm gonna tell a story I don't want to ever tell. But
I'm sorry.
right, no. Say what? Oh, I don't have a I don't, and we've talked, and again, my life is an open book. I don't give a shit. I'll tell you everything I've fucking done. I'm 100% open and honest about it. There's nothing like Jen knows things that Jen knows things that most guys wouldn't tell their fiancés. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't hide anything, but I have no empathy whatsoever for any child predator at all. And I'm sorry, even if the father was to kill that, what the fuck was that?
I had one of those chills.
That looked like a demon possession. There you are. Talk about interrupting somebody. My whole train of thought just went away. That was like the demons came back to you. It was like, attack the people chained in the basement. You're like, yes, master. Like, what the hell? Like, that wasn't good. Now I forgot what I was talking about.
Kid predators.
Yeah, even if the father did kill him and he videotaped him killing him or he fucking live streamed him killing him, I'm sorry. The father should never face charges. If you see somebody or somebody has touched a child and you handle it, there should be no punishment to come your way. Period.
Right.
We have made it possible for our most treasured commodity to be preyed upon by our most vile people. You get what I'm saying? Our most vile example of what human is.
Yeah.
We've literally allowed the monsters to infest our children's play areas, infest our children's learning areas, infest our children's safe zones, infest our children's homes. I'm sorry. If those people want to do that to a child, there is nothing short of public square execution that is justifiable. They should absolutely be hung, strung up in the middle of fucking Times Square.
Yeah.
Period. Because that's the only way to prevent them from ever reoffending.
I thought about that today. I think if we did have jails of any kind, we should only have jails for people who have DUIs or back pay child support or running a red light, minor things. I mean, taxpayers still have to pay it, but if you're a murderer, a killer, a raper, a molester, pee-pee toucher, I'm a pedophile on the registry, automatically get killed. Put in 122 right to the dome.
I say you put them all on Epstein's Island because they all like being there anyways. And it becomes the Hunger Games. Watch it live streamed on TikTok and fucking Netflix. We'll add a little bit to the subscription. I'm willing to pay $5 extra a month if once a month we are treated to the Hunger Game Pedophilia Edition. 12 pedophiles, one island, one survivor, and the only way to get back into the human society is to be castrated at the end. If you choose to not be castrated, you are publicly executed. May the best man win. Fucking let's do it. You want to solve the problem? Let's really solve the problem. Stop being so overly criminalizing protective bullshit. You want to always protect the assailant and not the victim. You know, when I had a Jeep or I had a minivan stolen out of my driveway, I called the police. We had the people cornered on the street. The police told us we had to move and let them go because they couldn't pursue them for stealing minivans. And this was when they were driving the vans and breaking into the East Cleveland places and stealing the ATMs. And a week later, my car was found in the East Cleveland, drove through a building. They used it to fucking steal an ATM. The police and the judges make it to where the criminals walk. And it's the same thing that happens with pedophilia cases. And it's the same thing that happens with rape cases. The maximum penalty is not strong enough to actually scare these people into not reoffending.
Yeah.
There's a guy I know, and I'm not going to put his name out there, even though I really want to. And again, this is why I don't want to tell the story. But every time he gets out, he'll go to the mall. He'll see some teenage girl. He'll fucking buy her some food. He'll fucking treat her to a day out, and he'll fucking stick his finger in her and go back to fucking prison. He has kids with fucking underage girls. He's a fucking sick fuck. The motherfucker is in jail where he deserves to be, but they keep letting his ass out there just to reoffend. Now, you tell me how that's justice in any way. The registry don't work because guess what? Half these people don't have homes when they get out of prison. So what do? They register for fucking some homeless shelter where they only got to be there at night, or they're at a halfway house where they only got to be there at night. The rest of the day, they're off free to roam and fucking reoffend. Yeah, they can't be by churches and schools and fucking playgrounds, but there's plenty of places kids are.
Yeah, but what if he works at Walmart? There's kids there all the time.
Right, Walmart. Or what about fucking, here's an idea. If he's going to the fucking library and getting on the computer and playing Roblox, guess what? He's in your home. But you don't fucking see it until it's too late. This is exactly how Epstein Island got all the girls. It's the same way all this shit works. Because at the end of the day, we are not doing enough to protect our children.
Right.
So everybody can talk a big game, but honestly, we react to shit like a bunch of cowards anymore. We're afraid to fucking put people to death for shit that they need to be put to death for. You touch a baby, an innocent child, your ass is done. No second chances, because you could slip up and get a DUI. You could fuck up one bad night and kill somebody. You could go out tonight, get in a fight, punch a guy, he'll fall over, hit his head on a fucking parking block and die. You're in prison for murder. I know a guy it's happened to. All right? But you don't fuck up and slip and fucking touch a kid. There's no redeeming that. There's no redeeming that.
No.
And that is one crime, I'm sorry, you should be put to death for if found guilty.
100%.
Murder, like I said, I know a guy who got in a fight after a bar closed, got in a fight, hit the guy one time, he fell over dead. He did 12 years in prison for it. That's fucked up. Like, that's 12 years of your life gone because of a fight.
Right.
Which we've all been in fights. Well, you probably haven't. In the mean streets of Willowick, nobody fucks with you. We know you're a big daddy balsa down there. You K-schmoo. That's right.
Big Smurf.
Bitches with the lefts and the rights.
Big Smurf.
Dude, I can't believe he didn't fucking come on. That kind of pisses me off.
He's busy.
Doing what?
I just got off work. Probably tired.
That's true. That's true. Whatever. It's cool.
Yeah. It's supposed to rain tomorrow.
It's that time of year. All we're going to get is rain. I'd rather have that than snow, though. I'm so fucking tired of snow.
So apparently, I don't know how they measure it, but apparently that meteorite that hit Ohio was traveling at 45,000 miles an hour. made no damage whatsoever. But an airplane gets hit, falls out of the sky, gravity pulls it down, hits the ground, and causes a big ass crater. But a meteorite, 7 tons, which is 7 times 20 is 140,000 pounds, did no damage, going 45,000 miles an hour.
You also have to consider a lot of it burned off in the atmosphere. Obviously, it's not going to be a 7-ton thing when it hits the ground. Here's my thing. And by the way, I'm going to call you out on this again, but I'm going to call you out on our show this time. I made the comment that there's no way NASA didn't know this was coming unless the whole moonwalk landing and everything else was faked. And what did you do? You fucking weasel. You put that as your Facebook status like you created that. And it was word for word what I said on the show. Like, dude, gimmick infringement bad. What the hell are you
No,
doing?
you forgot that. No, there's a lot of stuff I left out. You forgot the duck parks. You forgot the Easter eggs in the bushes. That was at the end. There's things that I didn't say.
Dude, you literally copied my exact thoughts about the moonwalk landing being fake.
Well, your thoughts were my thoughts, so we combined our powers
No,
together.
no. That is not our Wonder Power twin activation thing. That's not how this works.
We are basically Captain Planet right there. With our powers combined, we are Captain Planet.
With our powers combined, I'll have a good Facebook status. Oh, I read that shit. I'm like, dude, when I read it, my immediate reaction was, I've heard that before somewhere. And then I was like, from me, this motherfucker stole my shit. Oh, I was mad, bro. I'm like, this dude literally just stole my whole fucking post. I didn't even post it. I don't Facebook. But I go on there and I see dude, how is it I don't do Facebook and some of my shit still gets leaked to Facebook? Oh, that's right, because of Neil. Well, with that being said, it's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've unwound. I hope you've smoked a fat doobie doobie doo or drank a Mike's Hard Lemonade too, like this fool next to you. That being said, give us a would you rather, Neil.
Oh gosh, I wasn't prepared.
It happens every fucking time we film a show. You should have been prepared by now. You should have been like, I know he's going to ask me about a would you rather. So perhaps I should get together a would you rather.
Would you rather wear a gag mask at a funeral, or would you rather shave your eyebrows and wear a hamster as a mustache?
Neil, I don't know how the hell. Hold on, my fucking camera. I don't know how the hell you came up with. Dude, my camera angle's horrible now, but we're riding with it. I don't know how the hell you came up with this would you rather, but I've got to tell you. I didn't even hear. Okay, tell me again.
But oh, you ready? Ready?
Yeah, read it or give me the would you rather again because I
said, would you rather wear a gag mask to a funeral home, or would you rather shave off your eyebrows and use a hamster as your mustache?
I would totally wear a gag mask to the funeral home. Whose funeral is it? Is the question.
Oh, I don't know, but it's going to be jam packed. But you have to wear the gag mask as you're greeting the people coming down the line, visiting the dead.
But who died? That depends on whether or not I'd be comfortable wearing the gag. Like if it's somebody I really don't care about, fuck yeah, I'm wearing the gag mask. I don't care. You get what I'm saying? Or if it's somebody that has my same sense of humor, I'm gonna wear the gag mask. There's a few people that honestly I could get away with wearing a gag mask and they'd be like, that's totally just Don. You get what I'm saying? So it depends on whose funeral it is.
Why does it matter? You're wearing a gag mask.
All right, I'll take the gag mask then, Nil.
It's not like you're talking to somebody. All you're going to do is sound like Kenny from South Park.
Okay, so if you could only eat 3 things for the next year of your life, what would they be?
Ooh, 3 things. I'm kind of hungry right now, actually.
You're always hungry, Nil.
3 things. Am I making my own food, or how's it coming? Anything.
It's just poof. Your 3 things that you like, 3 things that you eat, poof, just appear every day. Poof. Fresh, top quality, best chef in the world at that particular food. It just poof. But you only get to eat 3 foods for a year. What are those 3 foods?
Oh man, that's good.
I can do this with this: cabbage rolls, cha-ching, chili, got it, and fucking cheeseburgers. Because you can have a cheeseburger a lot of different fucking ways. You can have a chili a lot of different ways. And cabbage rolls, I can eat fucking cabbage rolls all fucking day. Bet, bitches, we can put them hoes away. You're going to need to have like 4 or 5 places making them motherfuckers. And by the way, these 3 foods have no effect on your health for that year. So you can eat whatever you want, and that's all the only 3 foods you get to eat all year, but they have no effect on your health. That was a part of the question I forgot.
Probably say watermelon, sweet and sour chicken, and I love me a good burger. You gotta have watermelon for balance.
Watermelon, Neil.
I like watermelon.
You like, out of all the food in the world, watermelon is on your top 3.
I know you wanted me to say hot dogs, but I wasn't giving you that satisfaction.
Dude, I figured it would be. And honestly, you know it damn well would be. Honestly.
Again, I was thinking about a hot dog.
You're not being honest with yourself if you're not telling the truth about the fact you thought for sure hot dogs was one of them foods. That watermelon shit was bullshit. We both know that.
No, watermelon's one of my favorite foods. I like watermelon.
Neil, tell the folks something.
Don's full of shit. Remember to be cool, stay classy. Don't let your bag drag your meatloaf.
And from us here at the Bcits, that's Biscuits on the TikToks and the You That Tubes, we hope you all enjoy this little special show we got going on. This is episode 8, Lemon Pound Cake. But before we go, in all honesty, I got to give it up to fucking Afro Man with his shit about the fucking cops where they raided his house and he made all them videos. He won his court case. I'm proud of that. I'm happy for him. Dude, look, there's no reason that you don't have freedom of speech if you videotape motherfuckers looking at your pound cake. By all means, tell a friend, make a video, post it here. We'll share it. Honestly, if you catch your friend looking at your homie's pound cake, we will definitely share it. We will expose the fuck out of them people. Till next time, people, BCITS. That's for everybody on the TikToks and the You That Tubes. And we are out of here.